This is Her Excellency, the First Lady of Malawi, the Ambassador of Merck Foundation More than a Mother, to empower women living with infertility and support girls' education and build healthcare capacity in Malawi. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for your support. Thank you. Thank you. So I want to revise with you all our programs, and I want to also to thank you specifically for your support and the activity of your team, because you are very as a role model really for all the first ladies, that you take every initiative seriously, you get involved by yourself and do the right things for the people of Malawi, and they are lucky to have you, definitely. This is really, really good, because everything we have,
we're trying to encourage you. Hey, this is your opportunity, you miss it.
Yes.
Like especially the doctors.
The doctors, yeah. Yeah, it is difficult. I noticed that some of the doctors, they are not interested to develop themselves or even apply.
Yeah.
And even if they apply because they are embarrassed by the Office of the First Lady or Ministry of Health, they don't apply themselves, they don't study, and then they fail. But some, with time, some of them are young and enthusiastic. You will find them. Mostly the people who stayed long time in their job, they lose enthusiasm. They don't want to do anything. But the youngster, they just joined 1 year, 2 years, they still have the urge to
continue.
Yeah. So we hope that this will happen, because it's a great opportunity, and it's so expensive. It's like 10,000 euro for each year of each individual. He will never, or nobody will ever be able to support this by himself.
No.
So, and then after they get it, the whole career and whole perspective of their work change. It's not only about that they will help their communities, but also their career-wise. They will change, and they will have opportunities to join different societies, different UK societies, and
those of us that have been through this type of thing, we know how beneficial it is.
Yes.
Like for me, I did my SSCA through an organization that I was working for. They paid for me everything. I didn't pay anything.
Yes. And then you see this affect your job, your work, your work now as a first lady, your profile. Your work now as a first lady, that's why you are very much active and know what to do. So it's great to have such things. I hope that they realize it. And now we have it in different. Push. The first batch, when they get the course, when they get it, they graduate, I think they are the one who will attract the rest.
Absolutely.
Because they will tell them how it is and encourage them. So let's hope to have the first batch out, and from there, I think this will be the nucleus for the rest to apply.
Because what we did was we invited every doctor in the country to stay house.
Yes.
And we talked about these issues. Please, we didn't know. Where is it? We were like,
my God.
Here it is.
Yes. And then they apply then after that?
Yeah, there have been a lot of applications.
Yes.
And just like over the past 2-3 weeks, we have had to write letters to support their visa applications, especially for those that are going to India for training.
Exactly.
And also I think the number of those that have taken now the online training in the University of South Wales has kind of increased.
Okay,
and
great.
I think we agree with you that once the first batch
graduates,
then
the rest
will become the ones that will champion.
And also the environment in the country and in the field, it opens up to recognize somebody who has done something, position-wise or benefit-wise, that encourages them to do so.
Definitely.
So
I agree with you.
Work on the environment in the health sector, so that people can be attracted to do better.
I agree with you very, very much, and this will be a great addition to the healthcare sector and the patient care transformation for sure, because everyone will graduate, he will help a lot of patients with better quality of care that they were not having before. unless if they travel abroad or anything. So this will be great. And also, I was very fond about educating Linda.
Yeah.
And the books you distributed on the girls, and the 3 books actually was this and this and this. This and this and this. This is for infertility stigma. This is for coronavirus, and this is for education. Okay. Now we're having a new one, and we want to tailor it, called Rescue Jacqueline.
Okay.
It's about child marriage and the importance of preventing child marriage and to continue her education and all this. This is a really, really good one.
Yeah,
we need
we need this.
Yes.
As like yesterday.
Yeah. And we need only to see if we continue with the name in it, or we want to change the name to local names. So we are going to send you the list of the names. So you can change it accordingly, and also a nice message from you at the beginning. We can send the draft for proposal. How we are fighting children marriage, and how to have to stop it, to support girls to continue their education, reach their potential.
We have so many champions now that are on board, trying to educate the community that a girl before 18 is still a child. Let her get education. Don't marry her, stuff like that.
Yes, great. That's why we wanted to continue with this sponsorship of the 20 girls that we are going to have to help them to continue their education until they graduate, which is really going to be fantastic.
That is something that's on my heart.
Yes.
Because once a girl moves from primary to secondary school, for me, I think there shouldn't be any problem at all for that girl to finish.
Yes.
Because that's a 2%, right?
Yes.
Did we say 2%? Of the girls that move from primary to secondary?
Only 2%?
I think the ones that
from primary to secondary. Because from standard 1 to standard 4, it's only 40%. That will go 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
So out of the 40%, even fewer girls will be selected to go to secondary school.
Oh my God. Yeah. So if we support them from now, this will be
great. It's a big thing because
I'm so happy about this.
I don't like any girl that has gone through all this tough time to standard 8 and then selected to secondary school and doesn't do secondary school because of fees.
Yes, definitely.
That one just takes my heart out.
Yeah, but how do you select the girls, do you think?
For us, there are several organizations doing their selection in their own way. Some from the areas they are working from, the district they are working from. Some will take the very intelligent ones, whatever. So what we did was, every one of you select.
Yes.
Then we will take the rest.
Fantastic.
So we worked with Minister of Education. After 2 weeks, they gave us a list of the rest that
they're not selected.
They were not selected. They were going to languish in the village if we didn't favor them.
Very good, very good.
So we did those that were selected national secondary schools, district secondary schools, but we couldn't do the community secondary schools. We didn't have enough money. So what happens there? If somebody really wants school, they will go and repeat standard 8.
Yes.
But for a girl, time is very precious.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
It's more precious than a boy.
Yeah.
Because a boy can get married and still go to school, but with a girl, it's complicated.
Finished. Yeah.
So it's better
to start the child marriage and better until they finish the school.
Because even we rescue them from the marriage, they come home, they look after the child for 1 year because we don't have any milk, they have to use mother's milk. Then they go back to school. Still, it's a problem because the mother has to look after that child. And actually, statistically, they were saying maybe out of 80 girls that we take from the child marriages, 50 go back.
Yeah.
So I was like,
50 go back where?
Back to marriage.
Marriage again.
Because there are no good alternatives to counter that. Because if you remove her from the marriage, you take her of the mother.
Yes.
It's back to the same situation.
Do you think that we need to support more girls than the 20? Or 20
I would love that. Because I don't want
to have another 20, for example,
so the CDSs are cheaper than the national secondary schools, and so depending on what money you give us, we can tell you like how many have we supported.
Okay. How much is the CGSS and how much is the national school?
I think the national school is around $500, if I'm not wrong, the figures.
Per year?
Yeah, per year. And then for the community day secondary schools, that would be somewhere around $20 to $30 just for the fees alone.
Yes.
So if we have that, we can actually be able to send thousands of girls into secondary school. So as Her Excellency is pointing out, really it depends on what the Merck Foundation is able to say. Okay, we are able to
so
support
$20 to $30, why is it a big difference between 20, 30 to 500?
It's the national school, secondary schools are boarding schools.
Yes.
And some of them are Roman Catholic secondary schools, which used to be government secondary schools, but government stopped subventing them.
Yes.
So the fees is a little bit up than it used to be.
Okay.
So it's higher than the government secondary schools.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
because of
So it's better to have secondary schools, government, because then you can help more.
Because those that do well will go to national schools.
Yes.
And then those that do a little bit better will go to district secondary school.
Yes.
And then the rest will go to.
Okay.
But still, the selection is what percent of the standard 8?
Of those that eventually transition, so the transitioning rates between primary, like standard 8, going to secondary school.
So
the numbers
they're fast enough to do secondary school,
but
because we don't have many secondary schools, they have to select top something. So there is a percentage of girls that would have gone to secondary school, but they can't go because we don't have the schools.
Enough,
So it's a small percentage that goes.
Yeah, so the transitioning rates really from primary into secondary, you got into around like 38% that will begin to move from primary into secondary. But then as you carry on, the numbers begin to drop down.
Because the availability of schools.
Yeah, so infrastructure is an issue, obviously. And Her Excellency, one of the key issues that she's been championing about is girls' hostels.
Yeah, girls' hostels, because of gender-based violence.
Of course.
If they walk 10 kilometers to school, whichever way. In the morning, they have to start home too early before it's light.
Of course.
And then going back, they will reach home in the day.
Too late.
So the gender-based violence is really big. So if they stayed in school, in a hostel, it would be much
of course.
Yeah.
But also the availability, and it's a bit expensive to stay in the school for $500. They will not be able to afford.
No, majority wouldn't. I think that's why even programs like, I know you remember what the work we are doing around empowering Bena.
Yes.
So that work, even though it's focusing only on the childless mothers, but you still find that the work they are doing does support other members within their family.
Exactly.
So one person, what is done to one person eventually translates to so many other people within the cycle in terms of the support that happens there. And I think educating a girl child, you cannot just single out a girl child as an individual, because this girl child comes from a home. And there's a role there. And then even that girl child, when she's taken into school, there are other needs that need to be met in her life.
We have learned, because this is our first year.
Yes, definitely.
So we prepared for fees, school uniform, and shoes, but then we were shocked that when they are actually in school, it's still difficult, they need more support. So for the second year, we're going to work out a package that can help the girl.
Please, yes. But with all the supporting documents, of course, because
sure.
And we can do this definitely. It is also another story which is very good about gender-based violence between a husband and wife. And also would like to see how can we tailor the names accordingly. Because it's about a husband that doesn't want to work and he wants his wife to want to work, and then he beats her up, and the whole story which is repeated for the gender-based violence to encourage. And then of course the end is really nice because he come back to his senses and all this. So it's a nice one. And of course all this it's infertility awareness about infertility prevention for men and women.
That's what we want to do.
Come media.
Radio. We're talking about radio.
Yeah.
We're talking about radio so that the message can go out there.
Please.
Sort of like advocacy.
Yes.
And then we'll have a private line where people can call or ask or whatever, because usually it's something that people are not free to talk about.
Yes, definitely. And they feel stigma. This will be great. If National Radio will have this, it will be fantastic idea.
So we'll have maybe like a panel of
doctor and
a doctor. We already have a doctor, of course, and
definitely.
then maybe me,
of course.
somebody else,
yes,
and then talk about it and see what response we have from the country, and then we'll move from there.
This is great. This is great. If you can do this like a monthly basis, every month, and then meet the First Lady of Malawi and the doctor to talk about breaking the stigma of fertility, this would be the greatest campaign to raise awareness about this. And of course, you can read all this to see the prevention, to see the numbers, to see breaking the stigma.
So we have a doctor right there who can give advice
regarding the scientific advice, and you talk about.
Sometimes they would want to share their names. It doesn't matter.
No matter.
We just come across.
But you have to encourage them to share names,
and then
because it's not stigma.
I think eventually when they know that we are serious, they will start.
Definitely.
Talking to us maybe privately or give them a private line.
This will be great. But how many doctors we sent for the fertility training?
So right now, the ones that have gone to India now, because the doors have opened now with the travel restrictions. I know there are 3 doctors that have already left. There's another doctor that just left now for oncology training. And then of the previous 19 that were already selected, I think about a third of them were looking at issues to do with fertility training. So I think the subsequent ones, there will even be more doctors that are going for that training.
Any one of them, you can select someone who got the training, so you can always have them with you at different places, different things, because I think they will be very equipped to answer and to support you. So you can be your second arm of this. It would be great. And of course, we do the same with the media core application. This is for the Media Recognition Award. We do it for the media training, and this is really working very well. And here also the Film Recognition Award for the best film, if they do also films online or social media about a woman sharing her thing, or girl education. And we have the 2 topics, girls' education and stigma of infertility. So for example, I was thinking these girls we supported for education last year. Why we don't have some small videos with them to share with them?
I think we can do that.
And then we can have it on social media, and we can have it, and everyone will know the result of the work. So we can organize that with you, and we can see as a photographer, we can pay for the photographer to go there and make the interview with them and see. And every year we do this. So it's like journey. When they grow older, if they are the same girls, of course.
We have now Form 1 and Form 2. So we can have some from Form 1 and then Form 2. How are they adjusting?
And how this helped them, and what else they need, and all this. It will be really nice, nice interview. And here also for the best song, I'm waiting back for a singer from Malawi to do a song. For girls' education.
So many candidates, including my daughter.
She sings.
She sings.
The daughter also of Her Excellency First Lady of Burundi done a very nice song in French, and she sent it to us, and it was really lovely. So please, if your daughter, it will be great. We can do a video clip for her. And this is also the Fashion Award, where we are trying to invest on the messages, supporting girls' education, all this in fashion, so people can also know about it through their day-to-day setting. And everyone wears everything. I'm hoping that always people has a T-shirt saying something about it, or a jeans, or a necktie, or something that is saying something about support girl education. Not infertility stigma, something that it is really going to imprint in the people's minds through their influential people. So so this is great. And of course we had the coronavirus also, and you know it, the Media Recognition Award, how to raise awareness about corona and how to design your mask. So this is it, and here, Your Excellency, this is the luminary which we have done earlier before Corona. It was 2019 in Ghana, and the year after we didn't do this year, and we done it online. But this is the one we done it actual.
Okay.
And next year we will have to send the dates to her.
No, we sent it.
We already talked.
Okay. All right.
Just because
In November. So we will have to have a nice things, and we will have all the first ladies together to discuss different things together. And it would be a really networking and exchanging experience, and also discussing challenges, finding solution for different programs, different projects. You can also share your own programs with other first ladies, so you can see if they can join you sometimes, and all this, hoping that life will come back to normal.
Yeah.
After
Actually,
yes.
we had a virtual meeting. What was?
For the first lady.
Oh, SADC. That
SADC,
was
yeah.
SADC region.
Yes.
Because my husband is now the chairman of SADC.
Ah,
So we
great.
organized a SADC meeting of first ladies.
Which countries in SADC? South Africa, Malawi, Botswana, Namibia?
Yeah, so
Zambia and Zimbabwe?
SADC is made up of 16 countries.
16, okay.
Yeah, there are 16. But on 17th of August this year, Her Excellency then organized the SADC First Lady Summit.
Oh, wow.
That looked at the impact of COVID-19 on
Of course.
women and girls in the
Yes.
SADC region,
Yeah.
and then how the recoveries can be gender responsive.
And it was online or
It was online.
online?
It was
Okay,
virtual.
fantastic,
It was
fantastic.
virtual.
Yeah.
Who was there? And
So we had the First Lady of Angola attended.
great.
We had the First Lady of Mozambique, she attended. The First Lady of Botswana
Yes, great.
attended. But then it coincided with elections in
Yes.
Zambia.
Did you meet the new First Lady of Zambia or not yet? I would like you to introduce
the new-
us.
The new one, no.
No. we
The
have
new
not.
one. Can you introduce us when you meet her?
Okay.
Yes, it
All
would be
right.
great, because we want her to come to our platform
Okay.
as well.
I'll do
It would
that.
be nice to, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
we
let me-
met at their inauguration.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
we
yes,
met
yes.
at their
Yes.
inauguration. So that was like
How
first
she
week.
is? How she is nice?
I think she's jovial.
Yes.
So I'm hoping we can make friends.
Great,
Yeah.
great. I hope so.
Mm.
I hope so. And then
But
we can
I'm
our
still
platform.
corresponding with Mrs. Lungu because we did click and we made friends.
Yes.
So we still
Of course,
communicate
and
with
me
each other.
also.
Mm.
Me also. I'm communicating with all, but of course, as the work of the foundation, it has to always be handed over from
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
first lady to first
Yeah.
lady. So we can continue, because we cannot continue without the government support and the local support. It has to be. I've seen how difficult it's the work and the documentation required. Not anyone can do it except if it is a government or an office, official office. Yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely, and but I'm sure that she is okay. And
Yeah,
they were
yeah,
ready, and
she's
for
okay,
this.
yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
okay.
they were ready for the transition, and it was peaceful. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
It was.
they made a decision
very
to
good,
congratulate them, and they were part of the celebration.
and then enjoy their life.
Mm.
It's time back to enjoy your life. So one point of time,
Yeah.
that you need back to enjoy your life and your privacy, and to be by your own, to go out, to enjoy, to yeah. So it's also nice. It's
nice,
not
yeah.
bad. I'm just looking forward to see what will happen in Guinea also, because Guinea was a bit Guinea-Conakry was a bit difficult, yeah, the situation, and we don't know, because we have also programs is opening there, and we don't know how we will continue with it. To see what will
Because
happen.
really, there's no need to like
Yes.
have problems, because those
Yes.
are the decisions we make. So
Yeah.
just take
Yeah.
it in
Yeah.
stride. But
Yes.
then it depends on like the new one coming in.
Yes.
How will she
Acceptance.
respect the old one there, and,
And
you
their
know,
work,
like
and how to
woo them
continue.
in, and
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So
But when I noticed, and like for example in your case, when something is good and it's done good for the country, it's just good that we keep it and continue with it. It's because it's the end of the day, it's helping the people. So it's, I think it would be okay.
Yeah.
As soon as to know, because we have done a lot for Zambia as well, because we started in Zambia even earlier than many countries.
okay.
Like maybe in 2015 or 16, and we have done 2016, I think, and we have done a lot of training for many doctors, because they will always receive any. It was one exceptional country that all the doctors want. And they were actually applying big numbers. We have to select, we have to do eligibility.
When we done for that meeting, how many doctors?
We had over 200.
Wow,
The
great,
meeting,
fantastic.
Over 200 doctors came.
Yes, amazing, amazing.
For us, we were like, if we do it face to face,
Yes.
it carries more weight than just
Definitely.
So people came out. We were even surprised.
Amazing.
Right?
It's amazing.
But
it's
at
amazing.
least it was we made contact.
Yes.
So whatever we say after that, the contact is already there.
Great, great. This is amazing. It's amazing. I just I need some numbers from Your Excellency, and maybe Mr. Abdaf can help in how many how many doctors in certain specialties, because it's required for our committee.
Okay.
For example, how many oncologists in Malawi? How many diabetes
Like statistics
specialists
for the country?
Yeah, because we need to select the number according to the availability. Because what we do is we look at each country and we see oncologists, so we don't give many more. So we need to see.
Yeah, but I think at home I don't
No,
think there are that
numbers
many,
are
but we'll get the statistics.
It's better to be as less as possible. So it would be nice to allocate more numbers.
No.
Yes, definitely.
We'll do that.
And the population of Malawi, I think it's
18 million.
18 million. 18.
18. Yeah,
Very
and
good.
for doctors it's 1 to how many? Quite a big number actually.
Yeah.
One doctor to I don't know how many
statistics,
people, but a big number.
Big number of doctors? Or
No, big number of
people attended by one doctor.
Ah,
So we have
can you send it to me, please?
fewer doctors
Please,
than
please, send me this
what
number.
is needed for
Follow
the
up,
population.
yeah.
So I'll
Yes,
send it
yes.
to Veronica.
This would be great,
I'll send it
great
to
to know.
Veronica, yeah.
One to a
This will
big
help us to
number. I
make
was like,
a consolidated program
Yeah.
for Malawi specifically.
Yeah, because like as Her Excellency is pointing out, we need more oncologists.
Yes.
And all those specialties that we are working on with the Merck Foundation, we definitely need more doctors.
Do
who
we
specialize
and do
in
you
those
have
areas.
already this specialty or not? And if you have it, how many?
Some we do, some
We have
don't
very
have,
few.
and
Yeah.
I'll give the
Give
details
her
to
the number.
Veronica.
Yeah.
I'll
So
do
you
that.
have all the specialties,
Yeah.
oncology, ophthalmology,
Yeah.
all this.
Yeah.
Just check the numbers.
The numbers,
This thing,
yeah.
or if none, then none.
Yeah.
It would be great. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. I would
No,
like
you
to
have that
have this.
information
Yes,
more
yes,
time.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Because this is the first time with you, Your Excellency, although we started the Malawi earlier, but we didn't have any training for any doctor, only starting with you.
Thank
So this
you.
is the beginning. So I wanted to be
Thank you,
even
but
bigger.
there was a lot of interest from the
Yes,
doctors.
great,
No.
great.
Because when we called that for that month, we didn't give them a lot of notice.
Yes.
We just said, come, there's
Next year,
this
the
we can
year
talk
after,
about. They
this.
all came, I was
Fantastic.
surprised.
It's amazing. I think they will be very happy, and this will give them motivation
Yeah.
to work harder,
Mm.
especially during Corona, because they are, under pressure because of Corona, definitely.
Yeah.
All the doctors around the world.
Yeah, I under pressure.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you never know.
What will happen with Corona. And this is also the brochure that have until March 2021, all the impact and things for Merck Foundation done across the globe.
Okay.
But it will be updated at the end of the year
Okay.
with the new numbers and new things.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what else here, Veronica? We have other than this follow up and the stuff of the school items. Did we send it?
No, we have to send them to them because
Yes.
I sent to them the information about the clearing. So
Yes.
somebody's going to send. Maybe like
Okay,
once
that's 3,000 sets of school items.
Okay.
That has pens and bags and all the things that they can be
That is
distributed
a
on.
need.
Yes,
That's
yes,
a big need.
yes. And I think this can be distributed on schools regardless, boys and girls,
Okay.
because you cannot just have.
Because
girls.
during my school time, the government was buying notebooks, copies, and
Yes.
you received.
Yes.
But this time the government is not, so people are supposed to come up with those items by themselves. But the poverty levels, they can't
Yes,
afford.
yes. So,
it's
you
a
can.
big
It would be great to give it to the people who cannot afford. It would be nice. It's really lovely. I
Yeah.
loved it very much. I wanted some for me as well, just to remind me of the school time, because it's really amazing. These things for school, when we were in school, it's just encouraging to study,
It's like,
have your own
yeah.
pencil, your own things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Your Excellency, do you want to ask me about anything?
I think before Her Excellency asks you anything, she can just do a quick handover about some information on our
Definitely,
foundation.
yes, Please,
And then Veronica, let me have that as well.
Okay.
I will start with this. This is my
Okay.
personal story. We started shaping our future foundation as what some people call payback.
Yes.
Yeah.
People helped me to go through school,
Love
so I
it.
did a payback sort of. So this is just my life
Who,
story.
who drew it for you?
Somebody, it's Plan who organized it.
Yeah.
Plan International.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
So we are going to translate
It's really,
it to.
it's very original.
It's
Yes.
going to be translated into our local language because we are aiming to encourage girls in the village to say, no matter what happens, you still can make it. Just work hard.
It is
and
amazing. Amazing. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Congratulations for your work.
This is our vision for shaping our future foundation.
Great.
Yeah.
A village girl and street child.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So you are already focusing very much on education.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my.
That's why
my
you are
passion.
passionate about it.
Yeah, that's my passion.
And
So-
health also part of it. And if you encourage health also care,
Yeah.
it's also reflect on the girls and child at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
Actually, that's what
Yes.
we're saying. You can't separate the two.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I think
So-
health and education is the best thing.
So we're working with others that are coming. They also have a booklet that they want to
Amazing.
translate and distribute it to the rural area.
I love it.
For
I
people
love it.
to
I
read,
love it.
yeah.
Inshallah, inshallah, inshallah.
Actually, the camera page there, Dr. Rasha, is when Her Excellency was handing over educating Alina Chosadua's story to the Minister of Education. That's a booklet.
Yeah.
That's a booklet, but the cover page, if you go on the cover page.
It's lovely. I will copy this. Make it right. Yeah.
Those were the
Yeah.
booklets.
Those were the
It's
booklets.
here.
The booklets that came from
They
here.
came from Merck
Yeah.
Foundation.
So when we were
Amazing.
distributing
Thank
them-
you. Thank you. It's a great honor. Wallahi, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's really lovely. I really admire your work. Yes, yes, yes. Great. I really admire your work.
So we
Very
had
much.
the Minister of Education.
Yeah, we had the Minister
and
of
we had
Education and the.
sample girls from
Yeah.
schools come and receive them.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was the receiving function that we did.
This is amazing. I really, really admire your work very much. I am very happy to work with you, Your Excellency. And I'm very happy that we've seen each other face to face. So we can actually
And before you
connect.
finish, Her Excellency
Oh,
also
yeah.
had a gift for you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a great honor.
Okay,
great
to say
honor.
thank you for
thank
helping
you,
Malawi.
Thank you, thank you
Yeah.
very, very much. Thank you. It's great honor. Thank you. This is lovely. It's really lovely that we had this meeting. It's actually opened a lot of ideas. We discussed a lot of things, and then we agreed also on our First Ladies meeting and in November next year. And hopefully we'll meet before. I'm sure that you will have to come back again here
Yeah.
before that.
Hope
Yeah,
so.
once, yes.
I hope so.
Yeah.